Sorry about that. Something just happened with my recorder. So, anyway, so I just finished. So this is just gonna be part two. There's gonna be part one and part two. This would be the part two. The part one is going to be explaining about the guns, which is previous. I explained everything about those guns. And the ending was kind of horrible. I apologize for that, just because again my computer did something weird. And so this is all the ammunition. Those are pellets. There are BBs in there. Let me explain that a little bit. And this is for the 22 long rifle. This is 22 long rifle ammunition. So I'm going to again set you. Now I want to set you down in a third place. Let me think about this. Is that good? Yeah, there you go. That's a lot better than last time. Strong muscles. So I'm gonna start off with these, the BBs. These are really just little round balls of copper, and then there are different forms. There are steel, and so it's literally just little balls. So whenever you hear someone say BBs, make sure that you know that it's BBs, like actual metal BBs, and not airsoft BBs, because airsoft BBs and these BBs are completely different. Anyway, so I have a entire box full of them. So yeah, these ones it's used for the smaller guns. Not smaller, no, I'm saying less powerful guns, so they don't shoot fast or as far. And it's round, so it's not going to be as accurate as the other ones. It's also lighter. I don't know the exact gram weight of it, but it's a weight. And I'm going to start off with my only Gammo ammo. This is called the Rocket. So it's pretty much like a hollow point, but it has a small BB stuck in there. So it's basically like the Gammo Redfire, except a lot better. I mean, no offense, Gammo, but I really did not like that. I hated that one. I would suggest trying out the Gammo Redfire, because I've heard a variety of things, and I tried it out, and it did not work for me. But, as per usual, it's about the gun, it's about, you know, the way it's set up, it's about if it's right or not, if it's too light, if the skirt, it's just a complicated thing. But basically what it did for me was it was too light, and I was shooting it too fast, and so it was really inaccurate. So like if this was... Man. Alright. Just gonna use Simon here. So if I was shooting at that green button, the first shot would shoot here, and the second shot would shoot here, and the third shot would shoot here, and the next shot would shoot here, then here, and it was all over the place. There was like literally almost no grouping. And that made me angry, because I bought a pack of 250. So basically what I did with that was I just used that for fun, shooting random things. But it just didn't work out for me, that's it. I'm sorry, I'm going on, I'm rambling, I apologize. I probably shouldn't be rambling on with my high-pitched squeaky voice, but yeah, that's just comparison. Anyways, next, and then that was the only Gammo I had. The next are all Crossmen, and they're all 177. So this one is a wad cutter, one of the most classical pellets there is. It's literally a skirt with a flat, with the front end, if you're shooting, and the front end of it was coming at you, if the front part was coming at you, it would just be flat. It's just like a flat circle. Like a circle got cut in half. Our cylinder got cut in half. And then they... God, I'm horrible at my face. I'm so... I'm sorry, let me just show you. This looks like that. Pretty much. And these ones are... They're 4.5 millimeters long, which is as per usual with the 177, and then it's 7.4 grams, which is a lot better than the Gammo Redfire, which is 5 grams. I don't like it at all. I think one of my other issues with that was that I was using a slower gun. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. And then one that is extremely familiar to that is the Gamma Destroyer. These are also 7.4 grain, but it's pretty much like the wad cutter, except it has a little point in the middle, like that. And these ones are very similar to the wad cutter. So I would suggest if you had like if you're going to go hunting, I'd probably buy wad cutters to sight it in and then shoot these to actually go hunting, or if you were, then yeah, because these are very similar. You know, they make the same pattern. The only difference is that it's going to do more damage to, say, a squirrel than with a wad cutter. I've tried that out. And then, by far the strangest of them all, and one of the heavier ones, is the piranha. Now the piranha is like a domed one, but it has a bunch of grooves in it on the inside going out. Like that. It's 10.5 grams, which is on the heavier side of 177 ammunition. And this one is extremely weird, because on several tests I've had them like just flatten, and then other ones have them expand, and then on one it just like exploded. It was all the same target. So I'm not saying you shouldn't get these, but if you do get them, expect a really wide variety of outcomes and possibilities, because that's what I got. So yeah. And then here's another classic pellet. It's the pointed pellet, one that was extremely popular. But now you see the issue with pointed pellets is that since it is pointed, and if it needs to be going really fast for it to be accurate, because if you look at it needs to be going at it needs to be going sonic for it to actually be like really accurate. I'm gonna explain this one. So basically, if you think about like airplanes, I'm trying to explain why this is inaccurate with slower. If you look at airplanes and you see like military jets, and with like with military jets, they have the pointed end. That's because they're going really fast. Now they need that to direct the wind out of, to direct it on the outside. That way it's not like domed and basically less air drag. Versus a domed one, like the aircraft. No, I wasn't aircraft. Like the airplanes that civilians ride in to go from one place to another place. And so it's just more inaccurate at slower speeds. And then the last one, and possibly my favorite one, is the Ultra Magnum, which is the domed one I'm talking about, but it's the beefed up version of it. This is again 10.5 grams. Now this one I love because it is accurate, it hits really hard, and it will destroy basically anything I shoot at, unless it's like solid metal or concrete. I didn't do that. Now going on to the 22 long rifle with gunpowder. I have two types of ammo. They're both CCI. So this is the most common 22 long rifle. It's the standard velocity. It's literally just what you think a bullet would be. It's solid lead, and it has gunpowder in there, and it's rimfire, and then you shoot it, and it goes pew. The standard velocity go 1,125 feet per second, whereas this is the copper-plated hollow point CCI, goes about 1,300 feet per second. Now that's not big of a difference. What does make it better, I would say, is the fact that A, it's hollow point, and B, it's copper plated. Why those two features make it better is when it's copper plated, that copper is harder than lead, but still softer than most other metals. But it's still harder, so it'll penetrate deeper. Except this one's hollow point, so it'll expand. And since I'm hunting for smaller, creatures like rabbits and certain birds, smaller game like that, penetration isn't much of a key component, but it expanding means it won't actually break into 1,000 pieces when it hits bone, like the standard velocity. Because when I go to gut my rabbit or my creature that I have shot and is dead, I don't want to have to pick out a bunch of, lead, because I want to eat it. I don't want to, like, hey, I shot a rabbit, this is it. By the way, I'm not a fan of trophy hunting. That's just stupid. And then there's these ones. This is basically the copper-plated ones, but I just took out the bullet and took out the gunpowder. The gunpowder, I made a homemade firecracker, pretty much, basically. But these ones, the actual bullet, I'm trying to make like a muzzle loader at some point that follow, all the laws and all that. And that's gonna be fun. That's also gonna be a series in the future. But thank you all for listening to my rambling. Thank you for finishing to the end. Comment what you thought it was, because I am new. I want all the feedback I can get. Like if you liked it, dislike if you hated it, subscribe if you liked it. Alright, see you in the next video. What's that button do?